Hi guys, welcome back. Well, the original PlayStation is a fantastic console. First console to ever sell 100 million units. So the games on it must be fantastic. Let's take a look at the top 10 best games of all time. Right, well, I've got console already, and in the background, if you can't tell, is a game called Vagrant Story. It is one of the best RPGs you will ever play. It's a fantastic game, brilliant story, but it doesn't come anywhere near to our top 10. The original PlayStation, this is mine. I've actually got two of these. This is my unshipped version. It's a brilliant console. Like I say, it sold 100 million units. It's the first console to ever sell 100 million units. So the games for this console must be fantastic. And yes, they are, they are. There's no argument. But what are the top 10? And how did I come up with this top 10? Well, that's easy. That's the easy bit. You lot bought them. I bought them. So these are the best 10 games of all time going by actual game sales that you guys purchased. So thanks to you, this list is possible. Let's kick it off. Right, we're going to kick this off with number 10, and that is Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Again. Arguably the best game in the series. They took what everybody loved about the original game and just made it better. It also solidified the Bandicoot as the PlayStation icon. It sold 5.17 million copies. Naughty Dog know how to make a good game. Coming in at number 9, Tomb Raider 2. They took the original and improved it, which is exactly what Naughty Dog had done with Crash Bandicoot. This made Lara Croft the #1 adventuring icon, and not just on the PlayStation. They improved her moves and gave Lara new vehicles. 5.24 million games were sold. Coming in at number 8 is a fantastic RPG. Final Fantasy IX. This game is not talked about enough. Hardly anybody talks about it because it's stuck in the shadow of another Final Fantasy game. Yet it succeeds on so many levels. The story, the characters, the art style, the combat, the music. No wonder it sold 5.3 million copies. Coming in at number 7 is a game that gave us stealth. It can only be Metal Gear Solid. Hideo Kojima continues though to confuse and blow our minds with his games, but the characters in this, my personal favourite, Psycho Mantis. Who'd have thought? Yes, take the controller out of port 1, put it into port 2 and he can't see your moves. Just pure genius. It sold 6.3 million copies. Coming in at number 6, and it's a personal favourite, Crash Bandicoot. This furry character had to go up against the likes of Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog and Nintendo's Mario. Naughty Dog created a 3D space, always moving the player forward. While it wasn't the first 3D game, Mario 64, but it still sold 6.82 million copies. Coming in at number 5, and it is actually the last in the trilogy. Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped is a bold game, and they took it in a completely different direction. Time travelling. It was the best-selling game of the series. Naughty Dog took a chance and it paid off. It sold 7.13 million copies. Coming in at number 4 is a brilliant RPG, Final Fantasy VIII. It came after one of the most popular RPGs of all time, yet it still managed to sell 7.86 million copies. Right guys, we're down to our last 3 games, but coming in at number 3, Gran Turismo 2, and what a sequel, one of the most successful sequels on the PlayStation. Back in 1999 it was the best-selling racing game of the time. It sold 9.37 million copies. coming in at number 2, and this game certainly made the publishers and developers' wallets fat. Final Fantasy VII. Square Enix created the second largest PlayStation game. Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PlayStation 4 is probably going to do exactly the same. This sold 9.72 million copies. Well, this is it, number 1. The best-selling PlayStation game of all time, voted by you lot. And back in 1997, no one had any idea that this game would kickstart one of the biggest racing franchises ever. Whilst the racing games were arcade-looking, Gran Turismo was more realistic and helped put PlayStation on the map. It sold a whopping 10.85 million copies. That's it, guys. Those are the best 10 games ever produced on the original PlayStation, as voted by you, the buying public. But there was over 7,000 games made for that original console. Wow. In fact, 7,918 as of June 2007. There's so many games on this. I've only showed you the tip of the iceberg. Maybe we'll do this again. maybe we'll stick with the PlayStation, maybe we'll move on to another console and look at another 10 best-selling games of all time. I'd like to thank you for watching, thank you for supporting me. I'll catch you all again. Take care.